Tonight, the end result of a multi-state federal operation that included seizing drugs right here in Kentucky. The Drug Enforcement Administration's work led to officers arresting dozens of suspects. Agents targeted the Sinaloa Cartel from Mexico. The government calls the group one of the world's largest traffickers of fentanyl. Tonight, Wave News reporter Logan Perone sat down with the head of Louisville's DEA field division to learn a little more about what led to this bust, Logan.
Well, Jose, it was actually a several-week operation. It targeted the cartel's operations. Agents seized weapons, thousands of dollars, and of course drugs in the sweep. The head of the DEA here in Louisville, he tells me that they're laser focused on taking the fight directly to the cartels. Law enforcement officials call it an epidemic.
It's something we've not seen in our history.
Drugs making their way into the U.S. and right into our communities.
It's in every neighborhood. It's in everyone's backyard, regardless if you're on the east end or the west end or the south end. It's everywhere in Louisville. It's everywhere across our 3 states.
Jim Scott is the special agent in charge of the Louisville field office covering Kentucky, Tennessee, and West Virginia. This latest sweep led to 51 arrests of Sinaloa Cartel members, 14 of them in Kentucky. He says Mexican drug cartels, like Sinaloa, are responsible for the vast majority of drugs that end up in the states.
And they profit off the backs of the families that have lost loved ones to drug poisonings. And we'd be naive to think that they haven't made it into our own backyards.
DEA officials also took 133 guns and close to 9,000 counterfeit pills off the streets. Officials estimate roughly half of all counterfeit pills contain a lethal amount of fentanyl. Scott says these pills can pose the most risk since it's impossible to know exactly what's in them.
Since it's alarming, and I think it should be to everybody. So talk to your kids, talk to your friends, and just educate them on the dangers.
Getting ahead of the problem is one thing, getting criminals off the street is another. That's where Scott says collaboration with local and state law enforcement plays a big role.
We want it to be a safe place to live and to work, and together with our local partners, that's what we're trying to do every day.
We asked Special Agent Scott about the specifics behind this latest sweep. However, he could not provide us with information on how exactly the agency executed the operation. We do know that 51 people were arrested and they're facing a wide range of criminal charges related to drug trafficking. Scott did say we can't expect to see more aggressive efforts like this sweep under the current administration. Logan Perone, Wave News.